Hello and welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom. This is a B-movie review. Today we're going to be having a look at Gwendoline, or Gwendoline in the land of Yik Yak, I believe it's called in some countries. So this really is a long forgotten B-movie, actually based on a French lesbian comic. And it's very much in the style of Indiana Jones with more boobs. So it sounds awesome really, doesn't it? So it essentially tells the story of some passerbys who you know, this woman who is played by Tawny Kitaen, who is Mrs. David Coverdale from Whitesnake, or at least was, and then actor Brent Huff, who is the male lead, and they're sort of thrust into the deep dark jungle where there are scantily clad Amazon women that sort of keep them captive and stuff like that. And the sort of adventure ensues. Now it's fairly formulatic in what actually happens, and it's just a run-of-the-mill action film really. But it has got a sort of a not terribly explicit. There is certainly a kinky side and certainly a definite bondage vibe that you'll get from it if you've watched it. Some of the outfits that you'll see in the film, you know, are fairly leather and spikes and everything like that. But it's kind of quite fun in a sort of that sort of way, like a cheap Indiana Jones rip-off type, like the Richard King Solomon's Mines or whatever it's called. So really, I don't think it's going to find an audience for anyone. If anyone these days is probably not going to be interested. So this is really going to only be for people who have seen the film before or heard about it and kind of want to check it out. I certainly wouldn't recommend it for sort of anyone who's just interested in a new adventure film to watch today, because you're just not going to be interested, or unless you're kind of into a mildly kinky side. But like I said, I mean, you can look at porn and you get obviously more from that than you will for this in regards to your kinky side. So it's a bit of an oddity really. It's a fairly basic film. It says Barbarella meets Indiana Jones, and that's probably a fairly good description of what it's actually about. So I'll give this one a 4 out of 10. If you've seen it, let me know what you think of it, and from my description, if you haven't seen it, what would you like to? Look forward to seeing you next time.